Bueno, vamos a empezar el remake del 2024 de Red Dead Redemption 1. Vamos a ver cómo es, vamos a echarles un primer vistazo. Bueno, buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenos días. Espero estéis bien, yo bien, gracias y vamos a ello. Rockstar Game presenta Red Dead Redemption 1. Mi inglés no es muy bueno, ¿eh? Vamos a ver qué tal se ve, la jugabilidad, vamos a ver cómo va el jueguito este que le han sacado ahora para PC. Después de 10 años, algo así, ¿no? Ahora se ve bonito. Hombre, no tiene los gráficos del 2, pero...
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they live like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
Perdón por los ruidos.
Is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family.
Bueno, más que no le gusta juzgar.
Without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word.
Buah.
And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace?
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Bueno, empezamos a jugar. Ve a la taberna. Vamos para la taberna. A ver qué hay en la taberna. Pero bonito, ¿no? No se ve tan feo. El punto de mapa indica el objetivo de la misión. Ve hacia en el mapa y acércate a la X. Este como va, ¿no? Uy, uy. Que se va a matar solo. Bueno, vamos a entrar. El colega va fatal, ¿eh? ¿Qué tengo yo, serio? Mira, 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 que se va a matar. Anda para adelante, para atrás, váyatela. Vamos para la taberna a ver qué hay. Oh, cómo iba el colega.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Siga Jack hasta los caballos. Vamos a tener un caballito.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
Vámonos en marcha. Déjame que me monte en el caballo.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Go!
Uy, para.
Load up now.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old Serena back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like St. Clancy. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
A ver dónde nos lleva.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Cadáver.
Yeah, yeah.
Slow down.
Oh.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Hasta luego, Lucas. Oh. Acércate a Fort Merced.
Come on.
Esto no tiene buena pinta, ¿eh?
Bill! Bill, I've come for you. Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That's fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh.
Pero lo cargo, no me ha dado tiempo, ¿no? Pobre John. Pues aquí termina, ¿no? ¿Me han matado ya? Cortito el juego, ¿que no? Nuevos amigos, viejos problemas.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Duele, ¿no? Reúnete con Bonnie. Vamos a reunirnos con Bonnie.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Camina con Bonnie.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws like yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Yeah! Come on, then. I'll show you around the property. Is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Por mira, me he ido para otro lado.
This way! Where are you going, you strange man? You'll only get lost! Giddy up!
Está enseñándonos el pueblo, no creo.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a
El
little girl.
granero. Como te quedes mucho tiempo mirando para el sitio, te pierdes, pare.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Hello, mister. Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Voy a casa de Bonnie. Lo que ha hecho es enseñarnos el pueblo.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Se ha quedado dormido.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
El campo se ve muy bonito a estas horas.
Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Suba el caballo.
Whoa! Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Acompaña a Bonnie. Vamos a
Thank you,
acompañarla.
Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
¿Dónde nos lleva Bonnie? ¿Al huerto?
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Whoa there! Let's see that rifle. I want a couple.
Ah, vamos a cazar conejitos.
Better shoot rabbits than outlaws, I see. Good shot. Nice shooting. Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch.
No podemos despellejarlo ni nada.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. Come on, boy.
Pobres conejitos.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. That's it, damn coyotes!
Go!
Para los zorros.
Easy now. Quick, they're going after the chickens.
That's a good kill.
Yes, got one.
Hay un mogollón de zorros, ¿eh?
Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Nice shot. Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens.
Ah, coyote, digo yo
I'll
zorro,
take
güey.
you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarlane.
Buenas noches. Si quieres guardar la partida, duerme en la cama. Ok. Si duermes, te levantarás 6 horas más tarde. También puedes coger munición del baúl de la habitación. En las tiendas, las consultas médicas, las armerías de los diferentes territorios podrán comprar nuevas armas, restablecer de munición o comprar potente, no sé. Vamos a guardar. Bueno, algunos personajes te facilitarán información valiosa sobre tu entorno en forma de mapas o periódicos. Pues ya estamos nosotros solitos jugando. Vamos a ver qué hacemos ahora. Tenemos una casita. Caballo, un arma. No, armas dos, ¿no? Revólver y... Esta. Vamos a ver esta que le pasa ahora.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarlane. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be proud.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Súbete al caballo. Mira. ¿Lo dejo? Ahí. ¿Una carrera? Oh, me va a dar poco. Bueno. Y que no sé manejar caballo.
2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarlane. Let's go.
You're gonna wear that horse out.
Come on. How you doing back
Qué
there?
follería, ¿eh? Me acaban de dar caballo aquí en una carrera, cojones.
Would you like me to slow down?
Come on, boy.
Should I wait for you to catch up? Come on. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarlane. Are you saving the best for last? Come on.
Hostia, que es por aquí. Guau, ya me cogió por ese fallo.
Try to keep up, will ya?
Yeah.
Giddy up.
Come.
Me va a ganar.
I'll catch you, just you wait.
¿Qué haces, joder? Me Uy, se ataca el árbol.
Yeah. You're lucky I'm being a gentleman.
Vaya tela, pisa. Que mal se maneja el caballo.
Come on.
See you at the finish line! Yeah!
Yeah. Let's pick up the pace. Come on.
No te pares, capullo, de corre.
Load up now.
Gané.
Whoa there!
Al final ha ganado. ¿Qué te pasa a ti? Esto es increíble.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
Armadillo hay que ir.
Thinks best, Mr. Marston.
Armadillo. Vamos que ante otro de este, ¿no? De la Bonnie esta. Y después ya vamos a Armadillo.
Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Take the driver's seat, come on!
No tengo que llevar yo el carro, pobre carro. Llevar el carro a Armadillo.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny?
Wow.
Listen, I know that business with
Al
Williams
lado,
is your
tienes-
business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
Armadillo.
So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle? Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day.
Aquí estamos ya en Armadillo.
So this is Armadillo. Man, it is not. But it does okay for you. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
La consulta del médico.
He moves in mysterious ways.
Howdy.
It's excellent to see you today.
I was told to
Hello there.
You need something for that gout? You have any night fevers, come back and see me. A salesman, huh?
We meet again. I heard that cougar tub 3 lawmen.
No tengo nada. O sea que se
Thanks a
acabó.
lot.
Good to see you again.
Whoa.
Sí. Ahora mismo no lo voy a usar.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
La diligencia, ¿cómo voy a ir si no tengo un duro? Si quieres, Armadillo suele haber diligencias cargando y descargando tras la estación de carga. Ahora puedes comprar o alquilar las propiedades marcadas con. Una vez que hayas comprado o alquilado una propiedad, podrás guardar la partida en ella. La propiedad incluye un caballo, munición y el... Ya puedes comprar nuevos objetos en las tiendas. Vale, yo quiero ir a para guardar. Oh. Antes de guardar, espera, antes de guardar. Vamos a ver este que quiere. Este es el sheriff. Vamos a ver qué le pasa al sheriff.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Uy, este está peor que yo. Este chiquillo está peor que yo, está fatal.
Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer.
You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what? You getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson
Cállate.
boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak. Suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Acompaña al comisario Johnson a la taberna.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
Dumb rat bastard now.
Ya se valía, ya se valía.
See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. Damn, he's seen it. Come on, don't lose him. Oh, now.
So, if Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
empezado a ganarte. Alerta tu montura ahora. Mayor distancia, gracias. Eso mismo. O sea, que tengo más lealtad con el caballo y tengo más vínculo con él, vale. Ofu. Se va a liar, se va a liar.
Damn. Take cover. Work our way up this hill.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you.
There's one behind the crate. Take him down.
Can somebody send a man for me to fight? This is boring!
Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you.
Follow me!
That fool behind the rock is yours, Marston.
Redder in a minute.
You ain't that tough, Walton!
Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some space. Look out! There's one behind the outhouse. Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston.
You're about to go meet your maker, and I doubt he's too happy with you.
This way! Yeehaw! Jesus wept! Come on, Marston! I can't take them all! Walton's inside the house! Take him alive if you can!
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. See you soon, Mr. Marston.
Hasta luego, Lucas. Bueno. Vamos a agarrar piña, ¿no? Mosca como excusa. Bueno, aquí no hay más nada. Ah, se puede guardar haciendo el campamento. Perfecto. Además te permite guardar en los campamentos un caballo de... Vamos a ver esto. Turrón o campamento. Vamos a ver cómo es eso de hacer campamento. Podrás viajar rápidamente a los lugares habitables que has descubierto. Habitado. También puedes colocar destinos en cualquier lugar del mapa y luego ir al camino más cerca. Viaje rápido, guardar, cambiar atuendo, marcharse. Vamos a guardar. Qué bueno. Marcharse. Está bueno, se puede guardar haciendo el campamento. Bueno, pues tenemos B y M. Este es el comisario Johnson y Bonnie. Vamos a ir a Bonnie. Una desconocida. Vamos a ir aquí a casita. Pues está bien el juego, me está gustando, ¿eh? Un juegazo.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
I'll happily take this off your hands, my friend.
Ya tienes un mapa. Ahora usa tu conocimiento del mundo para encontrar el lugar donde se esconde el tesoro. Vamos a la piña. Para tener más información, revisa. Busca tesoro en la sección desafíos de tu diario, dentro del menú de pausa. Okay. Tenemos para buscar tesoro. Este juego no te aburre, ¿sabes? Como quieres hacer una cosa, te sale otra. Está guapo. Y no nos da nada. Vámonos. Seguimos el camino. La casita. Come on, baby.
Looking for some company, friend?
Esta gente. Vale, tranquilito, vamos a dejarlo tranquilo.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on. Ahora el juego de cuchillo estará disponible en varios lugares. ¿Qué pasa aquí?
¿Qué te crees que eres? I ain't afraid of you. Kill off, boy.
La diligencia podrá llevarte a muchos lugares de este territorio. Acércate a la diligencia o silba con H para que se pare. Ah. Está cerquita. Sirvo y viene la diligencia. ¿Cómo me será cargar, claro? Hay una...
You won't be needing this, ma'am.
What do you want to tell me?
Salta el arma ya, picha. Está afectando a todo el mundo.
Hey, how's it going?
Come on.
Esto en cada rinconcito que va hay algo que hacer, ¿eh? Está bueno, está bueno. Es como el 2. Hola.
Let's go.
Si se le tira, si se le termina el fuelle, digamos, te tira al suelo. Hay que tener cuidado con esto, ¿sabes? No puedo correr mucho porque te tira. Uy, 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 uy. Se ha terminado la energía. Me iba a tirar. Está cazando. Okay. Es un juego que está vivo, ¿eh? Está vivo, está guapo, guapo, guapo. Qué chocamos. ¿Aquí otro caballo? ¿O cómo es? ¿Cuántos caballos tengo? Tenemos munición.
There's a young lady here's about with a boil in the most unfortunate place.
Cambiar atuendo. Este es el típico atuendo de cazarrecompensas de Marston. Este atuendo distinguido te permite acceder a las partidas de póker de apuestas altas en Blackwater. Ok. Bueno, pues lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. Yo creo que para un primer vistazo está bien. Solo vamos a ver para que veáis que estamos jugando en 1440, 144 FPS, 165 Hz. Es la 4060 mi gráfica, ¿vale? Con HDR y todo en ultra. Ok, pues ya lo sabemos. Solo quería aclarar eso. Vamos a guardar la partida aquí. Y ya nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. Muchas gracias a todos y que sigáis bien. Vamos a guardar. Guardamos aquí y guardamos. Bueno, muchas gracias y ya sabéis. En el próximo capítulo nos vemos. Gracias y hasta la próxima.